Okay, I'm here with Gabriela Dabrowski and Luisa Stefani, great name, and who are back together. They've gotten the band back together at Indian Wells and had a very impressive first win. You guys have been here a while. You didn't play till Sunday. Were you anxious to get it back going again?
Yeah.
Yes, I was.
We were saying every day, oh, I'm ready to play, I'm ready to play. And then we kept waiting, but that's fine.
Yeah, it worked out, but we're definitely ready to play from Thursday. So it was good to get a few days of practice too.
How did it come that you decided to get back together? And Gabby, what did your now former partner, who you had a lot of success with, how did she handle this, this decision or this change on your part?
After the Australian Open, I just had a bit of I don't know what you would call it, just sort of a personal situation that I felt put something in perspective in my life, and I felt like I needed to make some changes around me to try to create a life that I was just really excited about. And that's no knock to Juju at all. She's an amazing girl, she's an amazing tennis player. We had a really great partnership last year, but I just felt like I needed to step away from that partnership with different things that I had going on. And then Luis and we spoke and we were able to work things out, and she wasn't set with anyone, which was lucky for me. And yeah, so then I told her I needed to take some time off and get healthy and just sort a few things out, and that hopefully would have a chance to play again. And she agreed. Here we are.
We're in Indian Wells.
I think it's called an epiphany. A moment in your life
the right
where you have a direction, you find it, and you go
That's
that
right,
way.
Yeah.
So since you've come back, it's not as though you haven't had success with basically everybody you've played with. What is it, do you think, about you that makes you such a good partner? And beyond the fact that she clearly loves you to death, what do you think will make your new partnership successful?
Well, I think also coming back from injury, from being a long time away from the tour, you get also a different perspective. And I also had a long time to work on my game and work on the things I needed to improve. And I feel like with my new team, we did a great job at focusing on really long term and being healthy and being able to enjoy coming back, but being very patient as well with the challenges of coming back from an injury. And I won't say lucky, but I think I did a great job picking great partners. And now, same. I think I picked people who I feel comfortable playing with, people who match with my game style as well. We love this about it.
Oh, it's Alcaraz. Okay, we get it. It might be a while. Carlitos. He says, sorry,
I love him.
Next time.
Give her a wave.
It's a skill to be able to pick good partners, by the way. There's not so much luck involved.
Well, but I'm excited to be back with Gabi. I mean, obviously, I love playing together and I love hanging out together, so I'm really excited for this new partnership, new partnership.
How are you going to handle things? Inevitably, there are moments in your career or during your season where things don't go well, where maybe the winning's not happening. It's tough out there because you guys are close. How do you plan to sort of handle those moments and not let it get into the personal?
I feel like we're just starting, so I worry when those moments come.
If they do.
Yeah, if they do. I feel like we take a day, a week at a time, and we focus on the big. I like to think in the bigger perspective and things that we're working on. And I think as soon as you just focus on what you're trying to do and not really on outcomes and like rating yourself and your partnership based solely on outcomes, I think good things come as well from it. So I really believe we can do well and we can get through the tough moments when they come as well.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think we have a good perspective on ourselves individually as tennis players and as well as a team, and I think we're lucky because it's pretty easy for us to communicate together. So if one person is struggling with something and the other person is struggling with another thing, we can just come together and talk about it and kind of leave the conversation on the same page. And that's one thing that I really value with our partnership, and that comes pretty natural to us. So I think that should be able to get us through any hardships that may come in the future, I guess.
Theoretically.
Yeah.
I agree.
Is it easier for you now that you're not at a ripe old age, but that you're a more mature person, a more mature tennis player? Is it easier to navigate the challenges of doubles and a partnership and everything that goes with that?
Yeah, I mean, I think with age comes a little bit of wisdom, hopefully, but I think it's just, I think Lou's just a really special person. Like, I think even if I was 20 years old and we partnered together, I think it would have been a lot of fun, to be honest. So, and I think we would have gelled well.
She really
so.
likes you.
Yeah, so I just, I don't know if age has anything to do with it now for me. I think it helps with obviously having more experience on tour and having played so many of the same players for many years now, but I think in terms of the partnership, I don't think the age would have really made a difference. I think it just would have clicked anyway.
Who's the alpha on the court? There's always one player who's a little bit more of a lead than the other, or sort of, runs things a little bit, the quarterback. Which one of the two of you is that in your team?
I think it depends on the day sometimes.
Yeah.
I think we can pick beforehand, but I think it kind of depends on the day.
Or even mid-match. Sometimes you're playing better and you maybe want to call more plays, or sometimes your partner is playing better and they see things that are happening and they want to call more plays. So I think we just have like a good balance of kind of what's working in the moment. Yeah.
All right, next up for you is Erin Rootliff, Canadian, or I call her the Kana-Kiwi, and Alexa Gracchi. Both also very experienced doubles players, but is there anybody in the draw that you wouldn't mind seeing, wouldn't mind not seeing, or is it, can you win this, I guess is the question.
No, I think we just take a match at a time. I don't really look at the draw. We finished today, we won, and we look at our next opponents. Obviously, great team. They are starting to play together now as well.
Another reunion, yes.
Team, but they're great friends, have good chemistry as well. We'll have to analyze and see how we can impose our game to theirs, but I'm looking forward to another great match.
Great, thanks very much, and happy reunion. Everybody is so happy to see you guys back together. Probably no more so than the two of you.
Thank you.
We're thrilled.
Okay,
Thank
bye-bye.
you.
Thanks.